Hello, everybody, and welcome to this channel, Freya's Crone. My name is Melody. For those of you who are new to this channel, welcome and welcome back to my returning subscribers from my other channel. I'm grateful for each and every one of you guys and all the love and support that you've been giving me on this YouTube journey. So when you come into this video, give me a Fonzie, but either double tap on the screen or just some thumbs up. Let me know in the comment section how this general reading resonates with you. And if you are not yet subscribed to this channel, please hit that subscribe button and that little notification bell so that you don't miss when I post videos. All right. So this video is for the week of June 1st through June 6th. It is also for the element of fire, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So we're going to start off with a light keeper or an angel, whoever wants to come through and see what they want to discuss with you about this week's energy, the first week of June energy. All right, on the bottom of the deck, we have Archangel Uriel. He's saying, thank you, Uriel, for helping me to shine my light with the world. So your light is activated. You can be seeing a lot of signs of synchronicities out in nature. That your light is here. Your light is activated. So you have Diana telling you to focus. Think about what you desire, set your sights high, and expect the best possible outcome. So somebody's name could be Diana or Diane, or this just could be the goddess Diana coming through telling you to set your sights high. You could see she has the moon on her head. We are currently in the full moon in Sagittarius. So something could be manifesting for you this weekend, some sort of an intention. You have Archangel Ariel telling you you're the peaceful warrior, right? Thank you, Ariel, for helping me stand my ground with peace, right? So you are a peaceful warrior, wounded warrior. They're showing me the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands energy is talking about, it talks about, all the wounds, right? All the wounds that we experience and how we've gained all the inspiration through the wounds, right? The wisdom through the wounds, the power through the pain, right? And that's what she's telling you. You're a wounded warrior, right? You have been through a lot. You have, you've got knocked over, but you picked yourself back up, right? See, there's a Leo the lion on there. So that talks about your heart space. It talks about your power center. You can see she's in yellow and orange, which talks about bringing that state of balance between your masculine and feminine energy. So you've been through the night of the soul. You've gathered up a lot of strength, a lot of courage through the wounds that you've experienced, right? And you found peace, right? You found peace in strength. You found peace by what? Taming that inner beast. Why? Because you're a warrior. You're a light warrior. Where you focused your attention was maintaining peace, maintaining strength, right? That's where you put your focus at. So you're being asked to breathe through this situation. You can see there's a shadow of an angel standing behind you, right? That angel standing behind you, seeing the light. You're seeing that synchronicity. Thank you, angels. I breathe with ease, knowing you're there, right? So that's where you're at this week. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You are focusing on taking your time to breathe, taking that step back in the Sagittarius full moon energy, reflecting on your wounds, right? Reflecting on the strength that you have gained through every wound that you've experienced, how you have got knocked over, but you've bounced right back up. You gained that strength and your courage to take that wand and take that inspiration through your testimony, through realize what has not killed you has only made you stronger, right? What has that you're unique to who you are, right? You're definitely unique to who you are. So you see there's a lot of arrows. See all these arrows that were tossed at you, that were shot at you? You gathered up them arrows. You put them on your backpack, right? And you took that wisdom, that knowledge. See all the bay leaves in her hair for protection. She maybe that's what you need to do. That's what I do. I have bay leaves in my hair. So you think about that. You think about everything that's been through, right? Through every possibility, you have taken that time to breathe. You've taken that step back. You've seen things from a different perspective. You've seen things from a higher perspective, right? You've seen the signs. Perhaps, you can see she's near water. So maybe you need to take a vacation near water, take a trip near water, go out, spend some time in nature, right? Do some breathing exercises to help awaken your heart chakra because Leo rules the heart space. Finding that balance, grounding your energy, igniting that fire within you of saying, okay, listen, I am determined to work through this. I am determined to focus on my highest priority. I am determined to focus on my breathing exercises to awaken my masculine and feminine energy, find that state of balance, right? I am focusing on doing that inner work, focusing on healing, right? Healing whatever wounds that I have experienced over my lifetime, all right? So that is a beautiful energy to be in this week, fire signs. So you're taking your power back, right? You're calling your power back and you are putting up heavy boundaries, right? Gathering up all these arrows, saying, all right, this I don't know why they're showing me Robin Hood, but putting them arrows in your backpack and saying, you know what? I'm not focused on shooting these arrows back. I am focused on grounding my energy and seeing the truth for what it is. Okay. So this is absolutely beautiful, fire signs. So what does Archangel Ariel and Goddess Diana want you to let go of this week? What do they want you to let go of this week, fire signs? Yep, surrendering your need to always be right. So give others the gift of letting them be right. Be yielding, not rigid. This will help resolve conflicts and improve your relationships. So take that step back, right? Listen to the other side of the story because there's always two sides to every story. You can see the masculine and feminine on here, right? Surrender to your creativity. So there's definitely a mirroring happening between this couple. Let your imagination soar. Stay open to all creative ideas about how to pursue a dream or solve a problem. To find peace when it comes to love. So you're being asked to take that step back, breathe. You're going to get some sort of idea how to solve a problem in a relationship here. Yeah, surrender comparisons to other people because everybody's journey is different. Keep your eyes trained on yourself, right? Desire. Focus on your own strengths. See, Leo Lion? Focus on your own strengths, attractiveness, and power. So there is, see how the mirror is facing this person, right? But they're not looking at it. Somebody refuses to face a shadow, right? Somebody is refusing to face something that is being mirrored to them. That's why they're in this rigid stance with you. I'm right, right? You're wrong, I'm right. Nobody's ever right except for myself, right? And you're being asked to face that. Whatever is being mirrored to you, face it. So this is how you need to solve the problem. You need to solve the problem by keeping your eyes open, seeing the bigger picture. Focus on your own strength. Focus on your own power. Putting a taming that inner beast, right? By letting go of a rigid stance. Resolve a conflict, solve a problem. So somebody could have a problem with you. Maybe they have a problem with your beauty, a problem with your attractiveness. All right. And to me, I don't know why, but that looks like a witch doctor. I have no clue why I'm looking at that. Yeah, surrender to non action. So don't react because the person is really keeping their eyes on you. They're keeping your eyes on you. And they're taking a rigid stance because they feel they're right. Why? Because they're fearing change. They refuse change. So they keep pushing and pushing and pushing. Somebody is pushing to get a reaction out of you this week. I could swear I killed that fly. All right. So let's see what are some signs for the fire signs. Yeah. Heart. Something about that heart space. Hospitality. So somebody could be in a hospital. Somebody may want to bake bread with you. In other words, sit down, have a conversation with you, to break that rigid stance. Somebody really needs to identify with what's in their heart space. This could very well be a soulmate for some of you. Somebody could be having heart issues. All right, give me one more card, please. Thank you. Red Rose, Enchanted. Somebody may want to bring you some flowers. Um, Fire signs. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I don't like this. I'm telling you. Now, let me show you these three cards. Somebody wants to make peace with you. Somebody wants to make peace with you because they are in the hospital. They want to make peace. They want to make amends. They want to break bread. Look at this. Somebody has an attachment, a demonic attachment, an incubus, a succubus. Mm-hmm. And they're going to be in the hospital, possibly even passing away with a heart attack. Possibly while they're in a fight with another person. You cannot make this stuff. Somebody has the angel of death after them because they have some sort of a demonic attachment. And now they want to find peace. Instead of making war, they want to find peace within this war. I'm I'm sorry if flies attacking me. I'm going to keep these three cards out. That just so blows my mind. Somebody is very jealous. And somebody is taking a rigid stance because of your attractiveness, because of how powerful you are. Somebody has a demon attachment, incubus, succubus. And the other person, their partner, could be very well seeing it this week. Somebody may want to come in and apologize. Yeah, seeing the signs. I'm telling you, somebody is seeing a sign. Mm-mm-mm. All right. Sorry. I'm sorry I'm laughing, but I'm telling you, I prophesied this a while ago. So, spirit of the heart, identity, vibration, soul essence, power and strength. So, it could be a Leo. See the Leo on there? Peaceful warrior, power and strength. So, they may want to resolve something, some sort of a conflict that you two had between one another. Be aware of a gift. If this person coming in with a gift, don't take it. Don't take it because there's a spell on it. See the crown chakra? Something about that crown chakra. You need to protect your crown chakra. This person desires. I feel like they desire causing conflict here. This person, I'm telling you, they have a sexual obsession with their desires. It's like they can't control it, right? And they really got their eyes on you. Something about strength. 3 cards of strength. All right, bread, hospitality. Yep. Somebody did some magic. See the book of magic. Celebration, harvest. So somebody could have did something over like Queen harvest season. See the bread. Learning new things. Maybe somebody needs to learn how to be more hospitable, take a less rigid stand, stop comparing themselves to other people. It says little book of spells. See it? Little book of spells. Somebody could be learning how to cast magic. Somebody could have casted magic on roses. So I said, if they're bringing you flowers, don't take it. Red rose. Red rose. See that burning candle. See, there's a red candle, a green candle, and a yellow candle. Somebody could have did a binding spell to try to bind you to them. Did it against, like, trying to manipulate your free will or manipulate your heart. Like, give me something on red rose, please. Thank you. This person's possessed. Good vibes only. Yep. So you're being asked to stay in positive vibes only. Take that step back, breathe, help to raise your vibration. Make sure you drink lots of water. Yeah, look, love what you do what you love. Do not disturb. Person is like, I feel like they have this obsessive love with you, but you don't want to be bothered with them, right? You don't want to be bothered with them. You only want peace, right? You want peace. So put up your boundaries, right? Tame that inner beast and don't get involved in it. Stay high vibrational, stay in positive vibes because, yeah, enjoy the little things, right? This person wants to come in and pick a fight with you. They're like, oh, I'm right. I'm always right, right? They want to come in, offer you a gift of peace by trying to mend something with you because they're in deep shit. Mm-hmm. They try to identify themselves as somebody who is like a soulmate or a partnership. They also may want to come in and make peace because they know they're about to, unalive, and they want to make amends before they go because I'm telling you, they know they got the angel of death after them. And you're like, stop right there. You're not violating my boundaries. I don't want you to come any closer. For some reason, I feel like you're going to smell it. I don't know why, but I just got this really odd smell. Yeah. Ew, that was crazy. All right. So give me, yes, you're definitely being asked to surrender to non-action. Don't make a move. Just don't. Now is the time to be still and not act. Simply breathe and focus on your own power. Simply breathe and focus on your own power. Don't take that arrow out and sling it back. Don't even give this person, don't allow this person to have power over you. Don't. Because if you defend yourself, that's giving away your power. This person is under a spell, or some sort of a spell backfired. All right, give me some more information. Thank you. Give me clarify Knight of Swords in reverse. That's good. Right? That is perfect, because the Knight of Swords in reverse talks about seeing your way out of a situation. Right? Seeing your way out of a situation. You are not going to allow this person to play head games with you. You are no longer in this negative mindset. You are focusing on peace, focusing on your own strength, or focusing on what you want to create. That is good, because that tells me with the sacral chakra there that you said the succubus cannot, or the succubus or incubus cannot attach to you. It cannot attach to you. I'm telling you, look, you returned it. Whoever talked to you returned it. You returned it. You could have had 3 people doing magic on you. This person, this talks about the community of people. This talks about extended family members. This could also talk about celebration. Somebody who celebrated too early. You returned this back. Returning this succubus, incubus back to the person. You've broke these chains. Now you can find peace. All right, give me some more. Ace of Wands and Ten of Wands. Yeah. This definitely talks about, the Ace of Wands talks about the succubus, sexual obsession. The Ten of Wands in reverse talks about laying down that burden. 11. So you could be seeing 11. You could be seeing 911. Right? 911 here. There's a lot of fire energy, except for the swords. So you could be seeing 911, but here, right? This talks about laying down their burdens, right? You're no longer burdened. You are no longer people pleasing. You are no longer comparing yourself to anybody. You are focused on your own strengths. You are focused on your own, what you want to create in your reality, right? You have your own identity. You're opening your heart. You are learning new things. You are learning how magical your mind is, right? Learning how magical your mind is. You're learning that, the crown chakra. You're learning how the power of your mind works as if by magic. So you could be learning somebody's in the hospital on their unalive bed, but this also taught rebirth, right? Endings. Something is totally over. So because you set back this demon, right? This could be somebody unaliving themselves. This could be somebody unalive, being unalive, you know. Um, because the Grim Reaper, somebody has the angel of death after them. 911. Somebody needs to, yeah, heart issues. Time. Strong heart attack coming through here. Somebody could be on their deathbed and wanting to make amends with you. 911. Somebody's going to be calling 911 this week. King of Wands in reverse. This is somebody who feels like they're God. Somebody who walks on water. Somebody who, the crown chakra, right? The King of Wands in reverse is somebody who's a manipulator. Somebody's incubus and succubus is revealing itself this week. Somebody's incubus and succubus is revealing itself. With the male energy coming through, it would be a succubus. Because succubus attacks men and incubus attacks women. I don't know why, but I just thought about something. When an incubus rapes a woman, they're able to produce a child with that woman. And it's called it has a special word for it, a CH word. I can't remember what it is, but they definitely are able to produce a child. When an incubus attacks a woman, they're able to produce a child out of that. So we have the King of Wands here. This talks about somebody is losing they're feeling powerless, somebody who lacks power, somebody who, you know, is losing control. Thank you, Spirit. Somebody is losing control. Somebody could be losing control during an orgasm. That's all I'm going to say. They could be losing control. It could be popping out of their head. Six of Coins, Eight of Cups. All because of money. They sold their soul for money. What else? 911 is significant here. Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords talks about somebody who takes that rigid stance. Right? Somebody who always has to be right, taking that rigid stance. With the Sword in reverse, talks about lies. This talks about verbal manipulation. This is somebody who's always, I'm right, you're wrong, right? Making you feel powerless, playing a lot of mind games with you. Ace of Coins. Somebody could have got paid to do something. Somebody could have got paid to do something. (1111), 911. Somebody could did something in September, October, right? October. You know what? The Strength card also rules children. Childlike innocence. This person could sacrifice a child. For wealth, power, and status. Four of Cups, the Ace of Cups. This person lacks love. They lack they have an unhealthy self-esteem. The Four of Cups in reverse talks about missing opportunity. They could be coming in and saying, I miss you, I love you, but it's a poisonous cup. Princess of Cups in reverse. The Princess of Cups in reverse, they may want to, like I said, make amends because they're on their deathbed and say, I'm sorry, please forgive me. Anything else for the fire signs? Queen of Coins. The Queen of Coins is somebody who is very mature, somebody who's very nurturing. So, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is a couple. This is a couple. See how she's holding that coin? Somebody who is all about the money. The Queen of Coins in the upright position is somebody who's very wise, somebody who's very mature. Look, there's a Leo the lion right there in the background. See Leo? Strong Leo energy. A cycle is completed of pain and suffering, backstab and betrayal. Somebody is able to see through the illusion, or this could be talking about somebody seeing through the illusion and unaliving themselves. Yeah, look, secret, high priestess. This is a mistress. Somebody who's a hidden enemy. Somebody was paid to come in, right? Somebody was paid to come in and betray you. But when the illusion broke and you completed this cycle, right? Somebody's magic could have backfired. Somebody is a secret mistress, or somebody has some sort of a secret. Knight of Coins. This has been a very slow moving energy. Look, the moon. Illusion. The full moon Sagittarius this week is very important for the fire signs. Somebody's attachment is going to be revealing itself, coming out of the crown. Somebody's going to end up in a hospital. Somebody's not make it to the hospital, I feel. Alrighty. Let's pull some crystal cards for the fire signs. I seen a message. Somebody said that they were an Aries. That would be the King of Wands here, and their person was a Virgo. I would be aware of this person coming in and wanting to make amends with you, because I feel like they're focusing on, I feel like they're focusing on an argument. I feel like that's a message for the person who message on my other video. Okay, so of silver with all the chakras. Amplification, attraction, and release. I am prosperous. So focus on your prosperity. Focus on attracting your prosperity. Focus on your own strengths. Focus on yourself. Focus on finding peace with the situation. Maybe you still amplify whatever it is that you need to let go of this week. Because, with the full moon in Sagittarius, that's what you're meant to do. Release everything that no longer serves you, so that you can go through this healing process, so that you can find a state of balance again. Don't shrink yourself to fit into somebody. Yeah, you're a butterfly. So use malachite, transformation, introspection, and rebirth. Yeah, because something has ended. Something ended in the wintertime. So you're coming out of your chrysalis mode. I have a piece of malachite, I just don't have it out. Spirit of butterfly, help me learn introspection so that I may transform, so that my transformation process moves. Thank you, Aho. So remember, we have the nature. So you could be seeing a lot of butterflies in nature. You could be seeing fairies even. You could be seeing green butterflies. And seeing that as a sign that your rebirth is here. Right? Seeing a sign is your rebirth is here, your new beginning is here. So make sure you stay balanced in your masculine and feminine energy. It'll be very, very important for you, fire signs, right? Because remember, a cycle is over of pain and suffering, and somebody feels very betrayed, right? This person could be now suffering because I feel like you returned something back to them. All right.